this out.
Run it back.
Everybody's jumping, jumping, dance. Everybody's jumping, jumping. Everybody's jumping, jumping. Yeah. Jumping.
It's the Wizards in Washington for a little interconference action in the nation's capital. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Here's Poole. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly bit for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Chat it with Brian Keefe. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Doncic. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Poole, and he uses the glass on the way.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Irving. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Washington. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. They need this. In deep, Gafford drops it in.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Here's Poole. It's rebounded by Doncic. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 5. And here is Poole. He has 6. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Dallas Mavericks.
First personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Dallas moving it around. Here's Gafford. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Here's Kuzma. And another miss by Washington. Mavericks trailed by 5. Pass to Irving. first quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And another basket for Dallas.
Luka knows he can get that shot off quickly, simply trusting his instincts there.
Poole with no one around. Rebounded by Gafford.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Washington leading now by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Cool. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Pass to Kuzma. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for the Wizard. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
Yeah, but there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
P.J. Washington.
Analytics or the eye test, the optics or the numbers in front, Greg. When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
That time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
3-point field goal.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Very good at exploiting the defense. Brogdon is excellent at finishing off these drives.
Thompson outside. Kleba up top. Back to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Well, we know, G.A., the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
making substitutions here.
Give them some love.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Brogdon, and the layup's good off the glass. Brogdon's got 6.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is not the biggest guy, but that does not stop him from being aggressive and assertive inside.
Pass to Irving. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And finished off by Lively.
Assist goes to.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Lively. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
The assist.
Lively's got it all tied up now for the Mavericks. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Here's Koulibaly. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team
All the
foul.
officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
It's nice to see when Brogdon doesn't settle for the layup, instead going in there to finish with power.
Right wing. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Bagley with the bucket.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Lively's shot is off. Down low. Oh, that's blocked.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. No good that time.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Assist from.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear. That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Here's Irving. Softly drops in the floater. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for Dallas.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Derek Lively has been leading the charge for Dallas.
Your
That
Wizards.
quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points.
The Mavericks.
Back right after this.
33.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Irving with the ball. Now Marshall. Pass to Kleba. Dallas moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Bay pulls it in. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. A 2-point game.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Now here's Irving. 5 points in the game. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Pass to Lively. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's rebounded by Baldwin.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Bagley. Now here's Bay. Nothing on the board. Another one falls for Washington. Here's Dallas. Trailing by 2. On its way from Irving for 2. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Lively. Great D that time for Bagley. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Mavericks trailed by 6. Doncic left side. Shoots over Poole. Doncic, no good. Doncic with the steal. Pass to Grimes. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Doncic looking it over. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Washington leading now by 6. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind and fun to watch. That's good from Poole. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those 2 guys.
Here's Poole after the Mavericks pick up 3. Here's Kispert. Takes it off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 7.
You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
And Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Here's Poole. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
To the left side wing. Doncic outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Kispert wide open. He fires. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Grimes. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Excellent use of size there by Valanciunas. Reaching out and just swatting that shot. Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Lets it fly. The shot's good from Irving. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he...
And so it's the Washington Wizards holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happened.
Thompson inside the line. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Holmes can't get it to go in.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9", and 7-foot guys. Special.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Doncic has a really nice feel for the court and the game, able to control the tempo because of it.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Poole. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Marshall. Here's Lively. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Here's Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's deflected. Pass to Washington. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Boy, with good mechanics and a nice high release point, Washington has a pretty advanced mid-range game.
Here's Valanciunas. got a piece of it. Marshall with the steal. Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic getting it done in transition.
Naji Marshall.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, Gian. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Luka Doncic.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And something else that stands out is how efficient they've been from the mid-range, making the most of their opportunities.
And Gafford throws it down.
Exactly what you've come to expect from Dinwiddie, a true combo guard who'll spread it around for you.
Poole on the wing. Lock at 6. Here's Kispert. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 8-point clear for Corey Kispert.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Kuzma. And it's sent back by Irving.
Excellent anticipation from Kyrie that time on the block.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Near the three-point line, it's Kispert. Gets to the corner and buries it. And the Wizards lead by 11.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Poole. Mavericks with the rebound. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Dinwiddie. Shoots over Poole. From deep Washington. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
3-point field goal.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Jordan Poole.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 9.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Thompson from long range. Off on that one. And so Washington takes the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David